Good evening everyone, welcome to the official tip channel of Office Asada 24/7. So welcome to this session. This is your mini marathon part 4, or I can say the marathon which we have done yesterday. A little bit question was remained there, so that I will be continuing in this particular session. So welcome to this session, and how are you all? Let me know in the comment section, and also give me a thumbs up. Is audio video both are okay or not? Let me know. So we will continue this session till 6, because after 6 you have your another marathon for PPB as well. Okay, so let's start the session, and the same pattern we will follow. You have to answer me that which of the following is correct option, and in the end of the session I will be asking you how many answers you have given correct. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The first question is talking about read the following statement and choose the correct option. So the two statements have been given to you. Out of these two statements, you have to answer which statement is the correct one. So first is asking about, good evening ma'am. Is audio video both are okay now? Give me a thumbs up please, so that I will continue the session. Okay, also share the session to those who were there in us with the class. So do share the session with them also. Chalo, let's start. Now the first question here we have, read the following statement and choose the correct option. So first is saying ethics is the set of moral standard and the value acceptable in a society and guides human behavior. Hana, second is talking about here that it holds people from taking decisions that may be beneficial to others or the society. So out of these two statements, what do you think which statement is the correct one? What do you think which statement is the correct one? First is true, second is incorrect, second is true, first is incorrect. So which of the following will be the right answer? So if we talk about the ethics, ethics is the first statement is true, because ethics is actually a set of moral standards, Hana, and the value which is acceptable in a society, and it guides the human behavior. Actually, this is the true one. Second is saying it holds people from taking decision that may be beneficial to others or society. No, apart from this, it actually promote the people. It actually give ideas to the people to do that thing which will be beneficial for maximum of the society. So the second is not correct. The first is correct. It means right answer will be A option. Very good. Everybody has said the A option. Good evening, everyone. Chalo, next question. So right answer is A. Next we have, which among the following statements are incorrect about the myths of business ethics? Which of the following are incorrect about the myth of business ethics? So like in the ethics, you study the human behavior. In ethics, what we are doing? In ethics, we are studying the human behavior, and then we let know that what is right and what is wrong, and what will be better for the maximum of the society. That's what the simple we can say, or we can call it, that's what your ethics is. So when it comes to the business ethics, what is a business ethics? Business ethics is simply a statement, simply a study like how you want to run your business, what kind of environment you want in your business, what kind of standard of ethics you want in your business. That's a business ethics. So what do you think which of the following is incorrect? First is saying a common myth is that business ethics modifies people behavior. They ceases to be what they are, obstructing the realization of their full potential. Second is saying some deny that business ethics can determine how organizations should do their routine activities. So which of the following is correct here? And the right answer will be very good. Raj Lakshmi ma'am is saying C, Sanjay sir is saying D. No, why both will be incorrect? Both are true about the myth. Both the statements are true about the myth of your business ethics. So right answer will be your C statement. Right answer is your C statement. Okay. Next question we have here, that is talking about which among the following statement are incorrect about the philosophy of trusteeship. So you have to answer which among the following statement are incorrect about the philosophy of the trusteeship. And these are the two statements in front of you, out of which first is saying that a common the trustee to create, preserve and increase wealth in the expectation of the enjoyment of wealth. Hana, trustees are what? Trustees are those people who create, preserve, increase wealth in the expectation of the enjoyment of the wealth. Second, this philosophy of trusteeship has its origin in Bhagavad Gita, which tells about apige, non-possession, that is talking about nisham kam yog, that is a selfless work. So out of these two statements, which statement you think is the incorrect one about the philosophy trusteeship? So trustees have to create, preserve and increase wealth in the expectations of the enjoyment of wealth. Is it true? Okay, Asha ma'am is saying B. Okay, so very good. The first statement, if I talk about, this is not the true statement, but the second one is. This philosophy of trusteeship has its origin in the Bhagavad Gita, which tells us about the non-possession and the selfless work. It means the B. Very good. The right answer B is correct, but not the first one is correct. First is incorrect, second is correct. So right answer will be your B option. Very good. Everybody is going with the B option. Correct. Next we have, which among the following statement is correct about the pre-crisis stage in an ethical crisis? Next we are talking about which among the following statement is correct about the pre-crisis stage in an ethical crisis? And we have, it is the event that triggers the crisis. Second, after recognizing the crisis situation, the leader must start implementation of crisis management plans, bring in the crisis management team and focus on controlling the damage. So again you have to answer which of the following is the correct one. Which among the following statement is correct about the pre-crisis stage in the ethical crisis? So if you are in an ethical crisis, it is the event that triggers the crisis. Is it true? Obviously not. It's not an event. Ethical crisis is not an event that will create your crisis. That will trigger your crisis. This is not true. The second is saying after recognizing the crisis situation, the leader must start implementation of crisis management plan. No, not after recognizing. The or we can say proactive approach should be taken. The pro approach should be taken. No, you have to not to control the damage, but the stop damages to happen. So right answer will be your D option. Both statements are incorrect. Both the statements are incorrect. So right answer will be your D. Okay, next we have which among the following statements are correct about the standard banking code of conduct? So next question is talking about which among the following statements are correct about the standard banking code of conduct. Now what is banking code of conduct means? What is the meaning of banking code of conduct? It is simply, we are talking about how the banking rules, regulation, standard should be like. Like what kind of behavior you want your employee to follow in the bank and what kind of rule book you want to run in your business. So integrity means refraining from any kind of biased behavior. Second is reliability means provide information to its customer that is understandable, clear, accurate. It should perform customer service in the minimum time frame and impeccably without a glitch. Okay, so that's what we're talking about the standard banking code of conduct. The correct statement about the standard banking code of conduct. So first is saying integrity means refraining from any kind of biased behavior. Is it true? No. Integrity means in your behavior you are continuing the honesty. Like there are two things. Let's say for example, I am a bank employee. I am working in a bank. A certain person come to me and asking that ma'am, I want to take a mudra loan. And I have checked the profile of the customer, but the customer is not eligible for the mudra loan. So he was offering me certain amount of money so that I will do certain illegal work or certain documentation fraud or something and will provide that person a mudra loan. So when he asks the same thing in the branch, in the organization where all the other employees are there, so I said, no, this can't be happening. This is not happening. I'm not going to take this corruption from you or something else. I have said no to it. But what if the same person comes to me when I am alone, no one is there, and he is offering me something to provide or to approve his mudra loan. In that situation, if I stay honest, if I follow the rules, then it means I am the honest. Hana, the first time you have done, the second time you have done, that means you are honest. But if you continue this behavior, if you continue this activity in your behavior, that is known as integrity. That is known as what? Integrity. Okay. So it means the first one is not true. Reliability means to provide information to its customer that is understandable, clear and accurate. It should perform customer service in the minimum time frame and impeccability. This is true. The second one is true. So right answer will be the second is correct but not the first one. Hana, the second is correct but not the first one. B option will be correct. Next. Read the following statement and choose the correct option. Read the following statement and choose the correct option here. First is saying, professionals must take reasonable care and judgment in maintaining independence and objectivity. Second, we have here that is talking about like professionals must not engage in conduct which might affect reputation and integrity. Which might affect reputation and integrity. So read the following statement and choose the correct option here. Let me know which of the following is correct. Professionals must take reasonable care and judgment in maintaining the independence and objectivity in the organization. Second, we are saying the professional must not engage in conduct which might affect the reputation and integrity. Very good. Both the statements are true. Right answer will be C option. Both the statements are true. Very good. Hana, right answer will be C. Both the statements about the professionals are clear, are true. Okay, C option, very good. Next question we have, which among the following statements are correct regarding the reason for an Indian bank failure? So question we are asking here, which among the following statements are correct regarding the reasons for an Indian bank failure? First, the massive collapse of banks was caused by unethical and irresponsible practices of the managers of the bank. Second, the bank management mislead the board, also misreporting its exposure to the capital market. Now, what is the reason here because of which we can say this is the reason for an Indian bank failure? This is the reason for an Indian bank failure. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Okay. So the second is correct, that the bank management mislead the board also by misreporting its exposure to the capital market. So first one is correct. But if I talk about the second one is correct. If I talk about the first one, the massive collapse of the bank was caused by unethical and irresponsible practices. You can't say this is true. Hana, so right answer will be second is correct but not the first one. Second is correct but not the first one is true. So this is the reason because of which the Indian bank failure have been seen. Because of what? Because of the misreporting. Like if you remember in case of Nirav Modi case also, na, it was a misreporting case. If the bank was reported at the time, then RBI or other authorities or the laws we have studied, they were capable of recovering the fund. But they have done the misreporting there. Now next. Read the following statement and choose the correct option in relation to the insider trading. Read the following statement and choose the correct option in relation to the insider trading. First is saying employees trading based on the internal information of the client which is also available to the public amounts to insider trading. Second is saying that also dealing in the stock of the bank where one is employed based on significant information that is also available to the public or amounts to the insider trading. So insider trading, simply if we talk about, Hana, insider trading if we talk about, it's not the information that is available with the public. It's not the information that is available with the public, it is the information which is not available with the public. It means the right answer will be D. Hana, the right answer will be D. You are saying the information is already available with the public. If information is available with the public, how you can say this is an insider trading? This is not an insider trading. Insider trading means some internal information you have leaked in the market because of which the selling and purchasing are going on. Hana, because of which the selling and purchasing of shares are going on, that is known as insider trading. Okay, so right answer will be your D. Next, which among the following is our ways to deal in the conflict of interest in an organization? In case of conflict of interest in organization, which among the following is the way? So identify the preventing such conflicts. So if such conflicts are happening in the organization, in your company, what will you do in that situation? First, setting up institutional, so first you have, we said that identifying and, one second, let me put a number here. First, we are saying identify and preventing such conflict, like you have to identify and then you have to remove these such conflicts. Setting up institutional control and mechanism for handling these as per the degree of potential risk. And the third one is full disclosure to the affected party so that they are aware of the potential impact. So what should be done in case there are ways to deal with the conflict of interest in the organization? So all are correct. First, identify and prevent those conflicts. Then set up an institutional control and mechanism for handling these kind of issues. And the third one, you have to do what? Full disclosure to the affected party should be done. So right answer is D. All the statements are correct here. Right answer will be your D. Okay, next. Next we have which among the following statement is our correct about the golden rule? The correct statement about the golden rule. First is saying everything you want others to do you should not do to others. Second, do not do to others that you do not wish them to do to you. Third is saying do not do anything to others that if done to you can help you. So which of the following is a correct about golden rule? Correct about golden rule. So golden rule says in a very simple way that whatever you want others to behave with you like, the same you have to apply with the others. That's a golden rule. That's a golden rule. So right answer will be what? Only second statement is true, not the third one, not the first one, but this is true. That do not do to others what you do not wish them to do you. Okay? Now, right answer will be D. Next question. Read the following statement and choose the correct option in relation to the application of business ethics. Application of business ethics. So we have 4 statements here. Out of these 4, you have to answer which of the following 2 is cover or correct about the application of business ethics. So first is saying manufacturing ethically is a holistic approach to business that includes a focus on the well-being of consumer and society as a whole. Second, ethics in marketing is a philosophy that promotes inducement and persuasion. So what do you think? Which of the following statement is correct option in relation to the application of business ethics? The manufacturing ethically is a holistic approach. To what? To business. The includes a focus on the well-being. It includes a focus on the well-being. Okay, A, very good. Right answer is the first one is correct, but not the second one. Ethics in market is a philosophy that promotes inducement and the persuasion. No. So right answer will be your A is correct, but not the second one. Statement 1 is correct, not the second one. Read the following statement and choose the right answer. So we are talking about here MIS. The concept of MIS places particular emphasis on the availability of data and the ease with which it can be analyzed and turned into meaningful information for managerial decision making. For what making? For managerial decision making. Second is saying the MIS system has to be such that which can provide the latest information to the management. It provide what? It provide the latest information to the management. So the concept of MIS, Management Information System, it places particular emphasis on the availability of data and ease with which it can be analyzed and turned into meaningful information for managerial decision making. Okay, very good. So right answer will be very good. See, both are correct. Very good. So about the MIS, both the statements are true. Next question. Read the following statement carefully and choose the correct option in relation to the data encryption. In relation to the data encryption, which statement is true here? The process employs an algorithm which remains fixed and a key which is also fixed. Second, to protect the integrity of a message transmitted, a suitable hash value or message digest is used. So what do you think about the data encryption? Which statement is correct here about the data encryption? Okay. No, the process employs an algorithm which remains fixed and a key is also fixed here. The first one is incorrect. The first one is incorrect, but the second is saying to protect the integrity of a message transmitted, a suitable hash value or message digest is used. And the right answer will be B option, that the first is incorrect, but the second is correct. Ani ma'am and Pooja ma'am, Ankita ma'am, Ashish, okay. A lot of have said here B. Right answer is B. Next question. Read the following statement carefully and choose the correct option in relation to the swim swapping. So which of the following is correct about the swim swapping? Which of the above is correct about the swim swapping? SIM switching is a type of fraud that can be used to steal your personal information and access your account. That is a SIM switching. Second is saying fraudsters first collect personal information about the client through malware to access the subscriber's account. So which of the following is correct? Yeah, in the WhatsApp it shows you like data end-to-end encryption. Yes, correct. Okay, so you guys are saying both are correct. See, SIM switching is a type of fraud that can be used to steal your not the personal information but the financial information. You are not stealing the personal information, you are stealing the financial information and it accesses your account. It means the first one is incorrect. And the second is also incorrect. It's also not true. So the first, they collect the personal information about the client through what? Through not the malware but through the phishing. Through the phishing, they collect the information about the customer. So the both statements are incorrect. It means right is the D option. Why it is correct? Is it clear to all of you? Nobody have given the right answer for this question. Right answer will be D, because it will not take your personal information, it will take your financial information. And second, it will not done by the malware, it will be done by the phishing only. है ना? So this is the difference here. So right answer will be a D. Next. Which among the following statement is true in relation to data and software? True about the data and software. Okay, first. The increasing availability and use of expert system and the potential impact of anonymous data can result in playing havoc with an organization's business. Second, inadequate control over data is the single largest factor which promotes the scope of the fraud. Third, much of the information is stored in a bank's computer system or passed over the communication lines is promulgated. Fourth, in computerized system, a person may not have to move from his or her normal place of work to access the information, and there may be no trace of unauthorized access has occurred. So what do you think about data and software? Which statement is true here? Which statement is true here? SIM swapping was the same, na? It's a cyber criminals. They can access your financial account through your mobile phone associated with your cell number, है ना? So SIM swapping actually covers your SIM switching. Okay, Pooja ma'am. SIM swapping is a SIM switching. When you are using what? When we talk about the SIM swapping, it means what? It can access your financial account, है ना? Through your mobile phones, through your associated with your cell number. That's actually the SIM swapping, है ना? And it covers your SIM switching as well. Okay, now you guys are saying right answer will be your A and C. Two options are coming. Okay. So if I talk about the first one, it is saying increasing availability and use of expert system and the potential impact of anonymous data can result in playing havoc with an organization's business. This is true. This is the true statement. Second is saying here inadequate control over data is the single largest factor which promotes the scope of the fraud. This is also true. And it is computerized system. A person may not have to move from his or her for normal place to work to access the information, and there may be no trace of unauthorized access has occurred. So this will be the right answer. It means the C statement. C option. Hana, right answer will be your C option. Next. Which among the following is not a component of infrastructure in a computerized environment? So which of the following is not a component of infrastructure in a computerized environment? So first is saying computer hardware. The computer server, the terminal, the workstation, the disk tape, cartridge devices, drivers, printers, and controllers, modems such as multiplexes, routers, etc. Second is power supply and other related equipment like uninterruptible power system, constant voltage stabilizers and generators, etc. Suppressions, ACs, fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, etc. These are the examples they are giving. So now you have to answer which of the following is not a component of infrastructure in a computerized environment. Which of the following is not a computer hardware? Another example they have given. And the power supply and other related equipment. So there are statements 3, 1, 2 and 3. See, you have to answer not a component out of these 3 statements. not a component. So computer hardwares are correct. All the computer hardwares are correct. है ना? The power supply, other related equipments like the uninterrupted power system, है ना? Constant voltage stabilizers, generators, these are also correct. Then the precision ACs, fire extinguishers, smoke detector, these are also correct. So these are what? These are your infrastructure for the computerized environment which you need. So right statement will be none of the above, because all are actually a component of infrastructure. All are actually a component of your infrastructure. Okay, so right answer will be your D option. The right answer is D option. Now, read the following statement and choose the correct option in relation to the malicious damages. Okay. Intentionally some damage you are doing, that the question is asking. The system are exposed to comparatively fewer risk from computer professional, and any unauthorized act committed by them may be quite easy to detect. No controls are required to limit the computer professional's access to operational programs and sensitive data. So out of these two, what do you think, which of the following is a malicious damage? The damage that you are creating, है ना, by will, intentionally. So the right answer, very good. Right answer is D. Both are incorrect. है ना, right answer will be D. Very good. Both are incorrect. Next. Which among the following statements are correct in relation to work ethics? The correct one in relation to the work ethics. So these statements are in front of you. The first, the second, the third. First is saying work ethics does not have universally similar contentions across country, religions, organizations and departments. Okay, second is saying employee who eventually want, है ना, employee who eventually want to move some other organization for a better designation or pay or comfort such lesser community are seemed to be very high on work ethics. And then we have experience in other areas shows it is possible to develop the work ethics through the appropriate intervention and a proper work environment. So what do you think, which of the following is correct about a work ethics? Okay, so if I talk about the second option, it is true or not? So just think about it. Let's say you have given the notice and you have confirmed you are going to leave the company. So you will be high on your work ethics? Obviously not. This can never be true. So the first and second is true. Sorry, third is true. It means the right answer will be A. So when you know that you are going to leave the company, it is asking the correct one, not the incorrect one. Why you guys are saying C? The right answer is A. That is 1 and 3rd. So let's say you know you have resigned from the company and after 1 month you are going to join at the another place. So will you be on the high of on your work ethics? Obviously not. So right answer is A. Right answer is A. Next. Read the below mentioned information carefully and choose the correct option. You have to answer the correct one. The hierarchy in which human beings generally think about the purposes of one's life is as follows. First, family, community, religion, society, global causes and self. Community, society, global causes, self, family, religion. Self, family, community, religion, society, global causes. Self, family, community, society, global causes and religion. So which of the following is right? The hierarchy in which human beings generally think about the purpose of one's life is as follows. Very good. It will be C. Very good. It will be C. The self, the family, the community, the religion, the society, then the global causes. Very good. Right answer is C option. Okay. Now, next. Which among the following is not a cause of unethical behavior? Not a cause of unethical behavior, you have to answer. Which among the following is not a cause of unethical behavior? First is saying principled leadership. Second is saying fear of action. Third is saying means are appreciated. Fourth is saying realistic target. So which among the following is not a cause of unethical behavior? The marathon PPT I will be sharing after the session ends. After the session ends, I will be sharing the PPT and we will be continuing the session till 5:50. After that, from 6, you have your bilingual marathon also. So I will be leaving before by 5:50 so that your next marathon will start on time. So if let's say, for example, I have taken a lot of questions here. If I see here, I think 100 around questions are there. So how many, whatever questions we will be able to cover here, we will cover in the session. The rest I will be sending you the PPT and with the right answer marked. So do make sure you revise that before the session, before your exam. So I will be sharing the PPT with all of you. Okay, you all are saying D, that is first and fourth. Not a cause it is asking now. It is asking about not a cause. The principled leadership. If you have a principled leadership, does it unethical? Obviously not. Principled leadership will not be the part. Then fear of action will be a part. Fear of action is actually a cause of, if we talk about the unethical situation. Then means are appreciated. If you got a principal leadership, why you will do the unethical behavior? If you know the means are appreciated, you will be happy. Why you behave unethically? And then realistic targets. If you know that your manager have given you the realistic target, why you will be taking some unethical way to complete your targets? You won't be taking that. It means the first, third and fourth will be right. It means right answer will be B. Right answer will be B. Pooja ma'am, I have shared in the Telegram channel already. Do check on the Telegram channel around 8:30 or something. I have shared in Telegram with the link as well. Do check the PDF that is available on the Telegram channel. Which Telegram you are available at? Let me know which Telegram channel you are looking for a PDF, because I shared around 8:30. I have shared the PDF. Now, next question we have here. Conducting personal business during office time happens because high work ethic, no respect for customer, greed to earn more money, questions job security, demotivated and distracted due to denial of promotion. Link available but PDF not shared. How it's possible? Let me check. Acha, you guys give me the answer of this question. Which of the following is true here? Guys, I have shared the link at 8:03 AM. I have shared the PDF with the link already. Okay, do check. At 8 in the morning, I have shared the PDF. Okay, so right answer will be A. Very good. Those who are saying A, it's correct. Second and fourth, it means greed to earn more money and demotivated and distracted due to the denial of promotion. So why you will be doing something else at your business hours? Because you are not interested in your job. You are you are demotivated. You want to earn more money. Hana, that's what we're talking about here. So right answer is A. Next. Read the following statement carefully and choose the correct option in relation to the electronic data interchange. Electronic data interchange. Pooja ma'am, search my Telegram channel. I have shared on my Telegram channel. That is JAIIB with Amanjot, or you can search by my name only. Just search Amanjot Kaur, you will find it. In my Telegram channel, the PDFs are available. Okay, so which of the following is here correct about the electronic data interchange? First is saying EDI is usually referred to as electronic fund transfer. Debit clearing and debit clearing are different from EDI for making the transfer of funds electronically. The debit card network is another electronic fund transfer system using the EDI standard. This is true? No, obviously not true. Because the EDI is designed to allow the processing by the receiver without human interruption, and recalling the information must be in a format that is readable and understandable by the computer. Electronic data interchange for the administration of commerce and transport. It is the universal set of standard and guidelines for what? For communication by the electronic data interchange. It means the second one is correct, not the first one. Hana, the second one is correct, but not the first one. It means right answer will be your B option. The right answer will be your B option. Okay. Chalo, next question. Next we have here, so right answer is B. Next question we have. Okay. So, read the following statement carefully and choose the incorrect one in relation to the EASE 5.0. So, Enhanced Access and Service Excellence program driven by Indian Bank Association stresses on data analytics, automation and digitalization, foster new reforms in public sector bank to improve profitability, asset quality, customer service and digital capabilities. Second, we have here that is talking about that under the EASE Next program 5.0, version that is launched in June 20, public sector bank will aim at leveraging new age capabilities to respond to evolving customer needs, changing competition and the technological environment. And the third one is saying EASE 5.0 would prioritize digital customer experience and integrated and inclusive banking, focusing on small businesses and agriculture. So which of the following is a incorrect one in relation to EASE 5.0? So see, the first one is true. Hana, first one is talking about true, that the IBA has introduced this. Hana, and if I talk about the third one is also correct. But if I am talking about the second, in the EASE Next program 5.0 version launched in June, this is not true. So it means right answer will be your B option. The right answer will be your B option. Very good. Second is not correct one. Another second one is not correct. So right answer will be your B. Now, RBI announced the launch of first pilot for retail digital rupee on Dash. The pilot would cover select location in closed user group comprising of participating customer and merchants. So transaction can be both peer-to-peer or person-to-person or a person to merchant. On which particular date? On which particular date for the first pilot project it was launched? Pilot for digital retail digital rupee means when you are introducing certain scheme or certain program on a pilot basis, it means you have introduced on a trial basis. If it work, we will be continuing the same for the next all over the country or all over the states or all over the bank. This kind of thing is known as your pilot basis. So let me know what is the date. So we are talking about here the launch of the first pilot for digital rupee, retail digital rupee. Very good. It was done in 1st December 2022. And if we talk about wholesale, digital rupee, that was launched on 1st of November 2022. Hana? So 1st November for wholesale market it was launched, and for 1st December it was launched for retail. Hana? So right answer is C. Next question. So Com badge is an example of which of the following? It's an example of which of the following? The cryptocurrency, the wearables, the augmented reality, the virtual reality. Sir, you can search by my name, Amanjot Kaur. You can search even by JAIIB with Amanjot, or you can search simply Amanjot Kaur, you will find that. So it is the example of okay. Right answer is a wearables. Hana? That right answer will be of wearables. Right answer is what? It's a wearables. Second, B option is correct. Next question we have. Now, the one-liner question like we have done in your IEIFS paper, that's very important because the paper will get 0.5 mark questions as well. Hana? So let's cover these questions also. So the question first is asking about okay. So the first question is in front of you, that is talking about here that principal function of a bank is R. The principal function of a bank is R. A, B, C or D. The principal function of a bank is R. Accepting deposit, lending for lending and investment, non-fund business and remittance service. Okay, right answer will be a D, all of the above, A to C. When a bank lends money to the corporate person, the relationship between them is off. Bank is giving loan to the corporate person. So bank is providing loan. So who will be a bank? Hana, if the bank is providing loan, who will be a bank here? The bank will be a creditor. So right answer is creditor debtor. Very good. What relationship is created when the bank collects a check in clearing? Bank is collecting a check in clearing. In that situation, what relationship will be there between a bank and a customer? Fourth is a C, you guys are saying. Okay. What about third? What relationship it will be? It will be a agent and principal relationship. Very good. Demand deposit are those which can be withdrawn on what? It will be withdrawn on demand. Merchant bankers are which of the following? Who are the merchant bankers? They are very good financial intermediaries. Hana? Merchant bankers are the financial intermediaries. Very good. Now objective of KYC is R. Objective of KYC is R. Which of the following is the objective of KYC? Okay, objective of KYC is R. First, to ensure appropriate customer identification. Okay, second is talking about here. To monitor transaction of suspicious nature. Then to ensure that the customer would not deceive the bank, to ensure if a loan is given, it would not become a NPA. So what actually your objective of KYC? So KYC do not actually care about the loan will become NPA or not. It will not covered. To ensure that the customer would not deceive the bank, this is also not an objective. To monitor transaction, to ensure appropriate customer, this is true. So right answer will be your E option. And right answer is E. Banks appointed dash who is responsible for submission of report to FIUIND. Who is responsible? The principal officer is responsible. Now the customer are typically categorized in how many categories? Very good, the 3 categories: low, medium and high. Director FIUIND can take action against dash for violation of PMLA obligation. It can take action against whom? Action against the bank, action against the employee, action against the principal officer. All are there. Non-profit organization transaction reports pretend to dash in the accounts of NPOs. And the right answer is receipts above a threshold value. Very good. So non-profit organization transaction. And what is that threshold value? 10 lakh. Hai na? What is that threshold value? Is 10 lakh. Okay. Now, right. Next question we have here. Customer acceptance policy. We are talking about here the customer acceptance policy. Let me know the answer of this. Okay, so first is saying which is operated by a third person on behalf of the account holder for professional intermediary in Benami name and without a PAN number. Without a PAN number. So it's very obvious. Right answer is on a Benami name. Hai na? Now the customer identification is required to be done for international transfer of funds of how much amount? For what amount it should be done? Okay. So right answer is any value. If any value you are going for the international transfer, it will be explain fishing. Okay, Pooja ma'am, I will do that. So customer identification is required for what? For any value here. Hai na? The next question is, in case of NRI, for the purpose of opening an account of a copy KYC document may be certified by which of the following? It should be certified by whom? By NRI herself, the employer of NRI, any bank branch or a judge. So right answer is a judge. Among the following documents, which of the following is not an official valid document? Not an official valid document. Okay, that's very obvious. PAN card is not there. In case of a company which is not listed, any individual with holding more than dash of the total share capital is a beneficial owner. If you remember, yesterday I have showed you the table there. Hana, I have given you the table there in which I have written the values of the beneficial owner. So do remember that table is important. Hana, right answer is very good, 25%. Right answer is your 25%. Introduction while opening account is. Introduction while opening account is. Okay, it is not to be taken. Hana? A minor for whom the court has appointed a guardian attains majority on completion of dash. On completion of what? 21, 15, 18 or 17? Very good, 18. Minor's account can be opened in the guardianship of. Minor's account can be opened in the guardianship of mother and father, mother or father, grandmother or elder brother. Okay, so right answer will be your mother or father. It can be anyone, mother or father. Next, there should be two persons to open a partnership account in a bank. In which of the following case account can be opened? So certain cases have been given to you. In which of the following case the account can be opened? So the age should be of major age, है ना? Age should be of major, not a minor's age. Okay, so right answer will be O, when both are age of 25 and 21. HUF account is to be opened, है ना, in a bank where there are three major persons: Shiv Kumar, the father; Mrs. Ramavati, the Shiv Kumar's mother, है ना, and the Sharat Kumar, the son, who can become the Karta of Hindu undivided family. And you guys are saying the Karta of Hindu undivided family will be Shiv Kumar. Acha, let me know, can a female, like can Mrs. Ramavati become the holder of Hindu undivided family, like the Karta of Hindu undivided family? Is it possible that the female can become the Karta of Hindu undivided family? Is it possible or not? It can be possible if the female wants, है ना? If the female wants, she can become the Karta. But if she wants, otherwise the male Hindu elder male will be the right answer. है ना? Otherwise the elder male will be right answer. But in case the female wants, female can become. है ना? In case the female wants, female can become. Okay. Next, some are saying yes. Okay, fine. Next. A minor aged dash years or more is allowed to operate a savings bank account independently. Which minor is allowed to open the account or manage the account independently? Correct. With the age of 10. For a safe deposit locker, a customer can make dash nominee. How many nominees can be there? More than one. Okay. Now next, the interest rate on fixed deposit can be different on deposit in rural areas or different tenure of individual of women on the basis of tenure. It will be different. है ना? Now banks cannot pay interest on which of the following? The unclaimed deposit, the current account, or you can call it a account frozen by them, accounts attached by the ED. So right answer is current account. In the current account, the customer cannot give, or customer will not get the interest, and bank cannot give the interest in this case. है ना? So right answer will be your one second. The right answer will be your current account. Chalo. So if I talk about here, Hana, if I talk about here, security is a cyber security is a kind of a very big deal now. Hana, so there are a threat to IS security. There are threats to the IS security. So we have a viruses. So viruses, I think everybody knows, are the common form of threat to computers. So computer virus is simply a software program which is written with a malicious intent. Malicious means intentionally, you want to do that, intent to harm the computer. It is loaded on the computer without the user's knowledge and performs various malicious action that depend on the type of the virus. It means virus simply a kind of by intention someone have put in your laptop to harm your computer, you harm your laptop or whatever, So often after entering a computer, virus attaches itself to another program in such a way that the execution of host program triggers the action of the virus simultaneously. So all computer viruses, they are not necessarily destructive. They are not destructive. So however, most of them are malicious in nature and perform the action like stealing the data, like user credentials, destroying the data. Some viruses are wreak havocs as soon as their code is executed, while other viruses remain dormant until a particular event occurs. Like virus you have put until it covers its full work, it completes its full work. Until that time you cannot remove the virus from your computer. Okay, so viruses spread from one computer to another through a network, a disk, through infected email attachment also. That's why earlier we used to be very cautious about, like, if you're using a pen drive at the cyber cafe, you do not used to use that pen drive at your own personal laptop, because they used to have viruses. Now, distributed denial of services, a denial of services attack, DOS attack, generally consists of concerted efforts of persons to prevent an internet site or service from functioning efficiently. So it will be do what? It will be do what? It will be impact your work. It will impact your internet site or the other services from functioning efficiently. So the DOS, that is distributed denial of service attack, it as an incident in which a user or organization is deprived of the service of a resource they would normally expect to have. So in a distributed denial of services attack, large number of compromised system attack a single target, thereby causing a denial of services for the users, okay, and of the targeted system. So the flood of incoming messages to the target system essentially forces it to shut down, therefore deny the services of the system to legitimate users. So viruses, somehow there are certain viruses, if you got the code of that, you can remove that from your laptops or computers. If you and some viruses are kind of viruses until and unless they fulfill their objective, they will not be removed from your computer and they harm your system, and it will be done intentionally. And in case of your DOS simply a kind of distributed denial of service. It means it will not help you out, or it will not let you to have a smooth services in your computer, in your system. And that's a DOS attack. Now, the ransomware, if we talk about, what is it? It is a type of malicious software from cryptovirology that threatens to publish the victim's data or perpetually block access to it unless a ransom is paid. Unless a ransom is paid. So this is what we're talking about. It's also a malicious software. Like it is also intentionally putting software from the cryptovirology, and it threatened to publish the victim's data. It threatened that your data will be taken, your data will be published, or certain kind of things. Next we have malware is the term for maliciously crafted software code, especially the computer programs now exist that enable intruders to fool an individual into believing that traditional security is protecting him during online banking transaction. So attack involving malware are factor in online financial crime. So it will do what? It's a kind of maliciously crafted software code, especially the computer program. They exist and enable the intruders to fool an individual into believing a traditional security is protecting your computer. Protecting your computer, it will fool you to believe this kind of thing. During you are doing online banking transaction, and it will attack your system. It will do online financial crimes. Let's say, for example, the websites. So why they used to say HTTPS this should be the, or S should be there. HTTPS should be there. It denotes that the site is protected. That's what we're talking about. So such kind of similar software will be created. Such kind of software will be created that will make you understand like that this is not a fraud one, but it is actually impacting your work. Okay, next we have here, that is phishing. Phishing is the fraudulent attempt or to obtain sensitive information such as the usernames, passwords, credit cards details, often for the malicious reason, by discussing as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. In an what? In an electronic communication. So phishing is also the one of the attempt to obtain the certain information about you, like your username, your passport, your details of cards, etc. And it is malicious reason by what? By distinguishing as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. Now next we have a spear phishing. It's attempt directed at a specific individual or companies have been termed spear phishing. In contrast to bulk phishing, spear phishing attackers often gather and use the personal information about their target to increase their probability of success. Okay, to increase what? To increase your probability of success. So spear phishing is simply what? It is directed at a specific individual or a company. The phishing will be can use at anyone, but spear phishing will be directed at a specific individual or a company, have been termed spear phishing. Okay, now the we have the term whaling has been coined for spear phishing attack directed specifically at the senior executive and other high profile targets here. So these cases, the content will be crafted to target at upper manager and the person's role in the company. So the content of whaling attack email may be an executing issue such as the sub-FOIA and customer complaint. So the spear phishing you have, in the same you will be having whaling, in which you will be like whale, whale we know. So you will be targeting the big managers, to get the data. That is what whaling. Now phishing is what? It's an illegal access of data via voice over internet protocol. Phishing is the IP telephony's version of phishing. In this you are using the internet banking, you are using the websites here, but this is a telephony version of the phishing. So you use what? You use the voice over internet protocol and uses the voice messages to steal identities and financial resources. So the term is combination of voice and the phishing. So these all are what? These all are your types of threat to the IS audit. These all are the threat to the IS audit. Okay. Now, so I will be sending this PDF of questions to you because a lot of questions are there. We have created here. A lot of questions are there that we were not able to discuss. So I will be sending this PDF on the Telegram, but the Telegram which is individual Telegram, not a proper Telegram. Like you can search by Amanjot Kaur, you will find the Telegram channel as well. You will be finding the PDF of morning also there. Clear? Chalo, so let's end the session here. And all the very best everyone for your paper tomorrow. And now at the 6 p.m. you have your next marathon, that is at the 6 p.m. for PPB bilingual marathon. It will be there. So do join that session also on the same channel. After this session that marathon will start. And all the very best for your paper. Do make sure be calm in your paper and read all the statement very carefully, because maybe a minor changes can be done in the statement based question that can confuse you to answer the right option. So there is no negative marking, but each mark will actually very important for all of us. So do make sure you check that particular questions, read it carefully and try to cover all the questions. Do not spend a lot of time on a particular question. Language can be tricky, so do make sure you are being very smart to that. And all the very best everyone. And after the exam, do let us know what questions have been asked and do let us know your marks in the for the analysis. So analysis will be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. at 11 a.m. So do let us know what questions have been asked. And all the very, very best to all of you. Okay. And thank you for joining the session. Take care everyone. Last but not the least, do not forget to subscribe to the channel Officers at 24/7 and press the bell icon for the upcoming sessions notification. Okay. And one marathon will be there at 6 p.m. So do not forget to join that marathon as well. Okay. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye.